All right, guys, welcome back to another video. And today I got a great surprise for y'all. I mean, it's a great surprise for me too because I haven't drove my baby in a long time. Oh, what is that sitting outside the car? There's a cat sitting in front of the car. I don't know how to zoom in with the GoPro post, so you guys probably can't see, but it's a cat sitting in front of there. Anyways, so I finally got the G running. I just got up this morning and we're gonna go take a look at it. And I'm gonna tell you guys all the crazy stuff I had to go through to get it running. Y'all like our Christmas tree? I know y'all do. We like it too. Okay, so we finally got the G running. I finally got the G running. And let me give you guys the whole breakdown on what was wrong with the G and why I haven't driven it or posted anything about it in the past 3 to 4 months. So I don't even remember. I made a video. Okay, so first let me tell you guys about the video that I made about it. So I don't remember. We're just gonna go back down from day one when it all happened. So let me get out the car first, because this started out here. So when I got the car and I put the new motor in it or whatever, we all seen me do that. After I got the new motor inside of the car, we all seen that it had to come back out again because I broke the flywheel, or I'm not gonna say I did it, but the flywheel got broken. When I did the motor the second time, I was rushing, trying to hurry up and get it done and back in because I didn't want the car sitting. I wanted to finish making content on it and I wanted to drive it, obviously, because it was fun. Well, I snatched the motor out and I broke a bunch of stuff last time. I broke the power steering line off. I had to take it from the other G, and I also broke this corner light, the wire that was in there. This light was already broken. There was never one in there. I actually got new corner lights for this, as a matter of fact. I just didn't put them in yet. I'll put those in another video. Anyways, this corner light was broken. I broke the wires on it, and there's no fender liner in here for some reason in either side. And when I broke the wire, I didn't know, but the wire was sitting on the tire. And I did a long road trip and took it to Jacksonville and back. And when I came back, I smelled some burning. I smelled burning, and I seen smoke inside the car. And then my light started flickering, and then it just went away. Brought it back home, parked it right there where the Beamer is, turned it off, went inside, and I was getting ready to go out to get some food. Got back in it, went to turn it on, crank it, nothing. It was like click, click, click. Didn't know what the fuck had happened, but eventually I ended up doing my little diagnosis, and after I let the hood up, I seen that the two corner lights, the positive and the negative, had fused together, and it burned all the way up to our fuse box. See, I don't even got everything back together yet. I burned everything up to the fuse box, all the way inside the dash, it burnt the whole wire harness up all the way to the ignition. So every time I went to crank the car, it was just giving me a click, but it wouldn't start up. Long story short, I ended up taking the whole dashboard out because I wanted to change the color on the dashboard to black. Took the whole dashboard out, took the old harness out. I got the old harness in the house. I'll show you guys later. Got everything back in. The car crunk up fine the first day or two. Then I noticed that as I let the car run and I took my key out, the key was so hot I couldn't even touch it. Like, I took the key out and had to drop it because it burnt my finger. I was like, why the fuck is the key so hot? Why is the ignition getting so hot? Obviously burned up the ignition. I didn't know I had burned up the ignition at first though, because it only did like 2 times. And then it wouldn't crank up again for a while. And then about a month later, I came to crank it up again. It started right up. Turned it off, started right up. Turned it off, started right up. Went inside that night, came back out, crank it back up, same thing, click again. So I was like, all right, let me check the fuses, let me check the relays. Relays, fuses were good. Obviously I went ahead and resorted to putting the new ignition switch in there. So I got the new ignition switch in. The old one's back here somewhere. I got all my stuff still back here. I didn't want to put the whole car back together yet, and then that not working, I have to take it all back apart again. So I just left this little side. I left this little side off. I didn't put my corners back in, my pillars. I got the dashboard back in. Now I can put this back on, but actually no, I can't. Then I got to put this back on, and then the floorboard thingy down here, and then sit this stuff back up. But I didn't want to put any of that stuff back up until I know that the car is 100% running. It's going to start up every time. It's going to run every time. Because I don't want to put it back together and then it do the same stupid thing again. But I got it back running, I think like 2 days ago. And it's been doing pretty good since then. So I think I'm going to put all this stuff back in later. Oh, actually, no, I'm going to put all of this stuff over here and maybe down there back together. But I can't put the middle console back in because now I have the problem where I think I did this. I had the radio sitting up on this, and I think it went inside and broke the circuit board because this thing is hanging. Because now I have all my fuses and everything in, but I can't control my radio. Can't control the radio anymore. And if you have a G35 then, or a 350Z, you know that the radio controls the radio, what's it called? The radio circuit board controls the AC and also controls the buttons on the steering wheel too. So now that doesn't work, I'm going to change the radio, put my other radio in so I can change all of this stuff and I can get this back together. So there's going to be no point in me putting this back in because it's going to have to come right back out again. Anyways, with that being said, I'm going to give you guys a cold start to show you guys that it's running good. It's running healthy. I actually ran some races last night. I raced the Genesis coupe, smashed that shit, and I raced a F-150 truck, an EcoBoost, smashed him too. Cold start. See, my AC comes on. As soon as I turn the car on, the AC comes on, and I can't press the off button. Radio doesn't work. None of it works. Y'all know what to do. This car is so dirty. I haven't washed it in like 4 months. Super dirty, super nasty. Look at that hood. Look at all those little dirty spots. My handprints, fingerprints. I gotta go to the junkyard because me and when I first started taking it apart was about 4 months ago, like I keep saying, and I had to take the windshield wiper motor out. I don't know where the fuck the screws went at for that, so I just can't use my windshield wipers right now. I gotta go to the junkyard and find another G and take out the screws for the windshield wiper motor. But for now, we're just gonna bypass that. The car runs and drives. Oh, I need to go put air in the tires too. The tires were low in air. They're probably at about 25 PSI. Not good. I guess while we at it, I'll give you guys a cold start of the Beamer too. Just because why not? You guys haven't heard it in a while. The last video I did was actually on the Beamer, and for some weird reason, it's still leaking. It keeps leaking water. I don't know what the hell wrong with it. I don't know what keeps leaking. I put a new reservoir, put a new thermostat, put a new water pump, and something around the reservoir is still leaking. I think it's the O-ring that goes to the what's that thing? The radiator hose. One thing I noticed about the Beamer is when it gets really cold. I mean, it's not really cold here, but it's been in like the 60s and the 50s here recently. If you guys live in Florida, it's been on and off. But I didn't drive it for like a week, and it's been sitting in the cold. I noticed when it sits in the cold for too long, the starter is really slow. Like the battery's 100%, but the starter will go really slow. Forceful air coming out. It's blowing the leaves over here. different sounds, but I love them both. My belt squeaking. I gotta fix a couple things on this car. A couple more things than I have to do on the G now. This car now, I gotta still figure out what the hell is leaking. Water. Gotta get a new belt. What the hell? And I also have to fix my power steering hose. It has a little tiny pinhole. That's what has my belt leaking or squeaking. Anyways, back to the G. We're gonna go take this thing for a test drive so you guys can get some good sound clips of how it sounds. I'm also gonna stop and get some food because I'm starving. Oh wow, manual mode wants to work for you guys this morning. Let's see if it actually works or if it's gonna go back to D. Ew, I hate how the long tube headers makes that rattle. The Beamer does the same rattling noise. I think we talked about that in the video a while ago. Where do I want to go get some food from? Oh, I need to go down 50 because I need to put air in the tires too. Wawa has free air. Pulls yet. To let the windows up so you guys can hear me. It feels so great to be driving this car again. Them rev matches, baby. All right, guys, just made it to Wawa. Let me get some air put in this thing real quick. Nice motorbike. Oh my God, it's broken again.
That's why I came here.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but that's...
Damn.
It won't go up.
All right, guys, so no air here. Some dumbass broke the fucking button, so we can't make the air pressure go up. It stays at like 30. So we'll just find another one. Yeah, I got you.
All right.
I'm gonna go right here to 7-Eleven. Let's see if this one works. If this one works, I'll let you guys know. If it doesn't, I guess I'll still let you guys know. All right, guys, tires done. They're all at 40. Let's roll to the next location, which is getting some food. All right, guys, so we're gonna do a little pull while manual mode's working. Second gear. Damn. As y'all can see, she's rowdy, still rowdy. Nothing ain't changed. We went from 20 to 100 just that quick. To 105 actually. She get right, baby. She still get lit. All right, guys, so my battery's about to die. I got like 10% left. I'm just gonna talk a little bit about what I have next going on for the G. So now that we got the G back running, oh, my camera. Now we got the G back running and everything's back up and good. Next step is obviously going to be putting the inside back together. Gotta put that back up. Gotta put my A-pillars back up. Finish the middle console. Put the new radio in so that I can get my my AC and stuff back working. That's gonna be it for the inside. Next step is to get the tune. Martin's been waiting on me for a couple months ever since it first went down. I was supposed to get the tune the weekend that it went down. I was supposed to go get the tune that weekend. Obviously that didn't happen because it went down. But now that it's back up, I'm gonna be calling Martin to get the tune back right. Well, get the tune right, because there is no tune right now. It's just like regular basic. But I don't know, there's some kind of tune because it does rev to 7,000 instead of 6.5, which I know it shouldn't rev to that high. And after the tune, I'm going to probably find the coilovers that I want, put it on coilovers, then we're gonna stance it. I actually have some plans coming up for the Beamer too. I'm not gonna say anything about that yet. But me and my buddy, we have some plans coming up for the Beamer. Looks wise, not anything for power, but looks wise, I got some plans for the Beamer. Looks wise, so I can get it looking nice. This too, I'm thinking about changing the color on here, but I don't know what color. If you guys have a suggestion on what color I should change it, comment down and let me know what color you think I should do the G. Just stancing it, front lip, rear diffuser, side splitters. What else I want to do to it? Oh, and then see if I can get the dealership to fix my the middle console, to fix the dashboard for me. If they fix the dashboard for me, that'll be perfect. Oh, my camera's about to die. But yeah, we're gonna keep in contact. Now that I got the car back running, I'm gonna be making a lot more content now, obviously, because this is the car that I've been wanting to make the most content on. So now that we got the car up and running, you guys can expect more content from me. I know I've been going for a while. I've been frustrated with this car. Haven't really wanted to beat the Beamer too much because that's my only car. I don't want to beat the only car that I have, and it needs axles too. Still haven't got to that yet. So now we got this car back up and running. I got 2 cars again, and I'll be definitely making more videos on these. Can't wait to do the tune. I don't know why, but I want the fireballs. I want the popping. That's like what you do when you get a G or a Z. But as far as now, that's all I got for you guys today. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you all for keeping up with me. And if you haven't, add me on my social medias, and then you guys could have been seeing this because I got this car running like 3 days ago. So add me on social media, keep in contact on there, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.